Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Bronzer plus Blush plus Eyeshadow. This is in the color Malibu Strip Pink Sand Bronzer. This is what it looks like. This is relatively an old product. I've had this for a very long time. Honestly, I think I'm about ready to pass it on to someone else. I've used this a couple times. I will tell you what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Obviously, I've only used it a few times. It looks brand new. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that right now. So I am going to be doing a demo on this. So it actually says you can use this for bronzer, blush, and eyeshadow. I'm going to be testing it out as a blush and an eyeshadow. A bronzer, I'm just going to skip over that because actually no, I'll test it out all three ways. And I'll also do swatches on my hands. So first I'll do the swatches on my hands first. Then I'll get into the demo. Actually, I'm going to read to you what it says online about these first before I do anything else. So, Physicians Formula is a drugstore brand, obviously, if you guys didn't know that. It's relatively more expensive than the other cosmetics they have at the drugstore, unless they put it on sale, which is, it doesn't really happen often. So, I wonder if they even, yeah, they must still sell these. Obviously, I got this because I saw that it had like a little bit of glitter. My battery's about to die, so I'm going to change this battery out and I'll be right back. So I found it on physiciansformula.com. I haven't found it anywhere else online, but if I can't link these, you guys can just check your local drugstore and see if you guys can find it. So they charge $13.49 on the Physicians Formula website. In my opinion, that's a bit much for a very small product. I feel like it should be like $7, but for some reason this is a lot more money, this brand, if anything. So product benefits, it says all shades blend together for the ultimate glamorous tan glow. Use all over face as a bronzer, sweep over cheeks as a blush, or use each individual shade as an eyeshadow. Silky smooth texture for a radiant complexion. This is rated really well. I think everyone has a different opinion on this product. It has really good reviews on the website. It's actually rated almost a 5-star, fully 5-star. So that's what it says on there. I'm going to get into my review. I'm going to swatch it on my hands like I said. So there's this white shade right here. The thing I will say about this is obviously these colors are all close together. So when you go in to actually mix them all together, the white gets like all the color into it, and that's kind of hard to deal with because then you don't have the white shade. So I will try and show you each individual swatch. So here's the white one, if you guys can see that. These are not that pigmented, like that's one swipe of the white one. Not that pigmented at all. And they're not that creamy. You can barely see that. The next color is like this, like orangey golden color. Right here on my middle finger. Yeah, these are not that pigmented unless I just got a bad batch. And they come off a little bit patchy a little. Kind of like that on my finger, on my hand. The next color is another similar shade, but this is more of a golden color. Right here on my pinky, that one swatched, that one picked up nicely. Yeah, this one swatched a lot better than the one next to it. So here is this shade right here, which is right here. The shade down from that is like a rose gold color, which is my favorite color. It looks rose gold to me. That one's picking up really nicely too. It's like a coppery rose gold. That came out really nice as well. The bottom one from that is more of a brown shade, which is right here on my thumb, and I will swatch that right here. So the bottom one came out nice too, which is right here. So the only shade that didn't come out very well was the two top shades, and those are the lightest ones. So that's good to know at least. So I'm just going to take my makeup eraser and wet my hand really quick and just get this off. Those last shades seem really creamy, but I don't really think they're the best. They could improve the quality, but then again, this could be old. I've had this for a very long time, keep that in mind. I don't use it that much, so there's that. And this water isn't taking this off. Oh, at least they have good staying power. That's important, right? Okay, so I got it off my hand now. Okay, so now I'm gonna start using it on my face. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I'm also gonna go get my makeup mirror really quick. So I'm gonna pause this. So I'm back. I'm gonna start using this on my face now. I'm gonna get a little clip here and clip my hair back. If you see me looking over here, I'm looking into my mirror. So I'm gonna test this out on my cheeks, my bronzer, like around my face, and then on my eyes. Actually, I'm gonna start on my eyes first because that's the more interesting part for me. So I will zoom you guys in. Oh, that's too much. Okay, so I'm just gonna start taking. So first, I'm gonna go in the crease with this light shade and see if it works on my eyes. My brow bone. I'm gonna put it on top. So I'm gonna take a small brush and I'm just gonna work it in there really well and see if I can get some product on here. Maybe it just doesn't work very well on your hand. And I'm gonna go under here and see if it works. It's still not coming up either. Maybe I should scrape up the top off a little. Let me see if I scrape it a little bit with something. Sometimes when you scrape off the top of an eyeshadow or a powder, it works better. So let me try that. I think this might help. I'm just gonna go dump this in the trash really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that little trick I just did actually worked. So I'm gonna, okay, yeah, that actually helped a lot. And it's actually showing up on my brow bone. Oh wow, that actually helped a lot. I actually really like this. It's really pretty for the brow bone. I'm gonna get and just kind of like blend this out on the brow bone. It's like a yellowy white. I'm gonna do it again over here just to test it out. Oh wow, it looks really good now. That was a good idea. Let me test it on my fingers now to see if it swatches good. Okay, that's more like it now. Much better. So this is like a goldeny white color. You can actually see it more now, so that's good. Okay, why is this camera being stupid? Okay, never mind. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in the crease with the second shade, the lightest brown. The one I said that wasn't working very well, the second one. I'm gonna do the thing I just did and just scrape it off a little, because I think that helped a lot. I'm just gonna run and go throw this in the trash really fast. Okay. So I just did that. Now I'm gonna see if I can get this nicely in the crease. Ooh, that actually worked. You don't really put shimmers in the crease, but for this video, I'm trying to test this out to see how it would look in the crease. So it looks pretty okay. I don't recommend using these for the crease color. Obviously, you really shouldn't be putting shimmers in your crease. But on top of the lid, it probably would look really nice. So I'm gonna take the rose gold shade and put that on my lid. And to see how well this works out. Oh, this is actually turning out really pretty. So I took that orangey copper shade and I'm putting it all over my lid. So far for the eyeshadow, it's pretty good. I mean, would I pull for this every day? No, just because I feel like it's really hard to work with. Like, they're not like really like soft or blendable. I'm having a hard time blending them. They're not like really like easy to blend. So that's how that eye look came out. I actually have to do another video after this, so I'm probably going to change that or mess with it a little. I'm not going to keep it, so I'll do a different, you know what, I'll do the same thing for the other eye off camera. But that's how it came out. Do I like it? I guess. I mean, it's not the best. I'm going to try and go in with another shimmer in the... It looks like a beachy type look, you know? Okay, so now onto the blush. I'm actually going to mix them all together. So I'm going to take my blush brush and I'm going to try and make this like a nice blush shade. Let's go. Oh, wow. I would say that this would be like a really like nice blush shade. I'm putting it out with a harder brush. Just because, or it would, I don't really know. Nah, I don't really like this as a blush, maybe. I don't really know how I feel about this being a blush shade. I mean, it looks really pretty in the light. So that's how I would use it, but I kind of like covered too much of my face. It's only supposed to be a little, kind of went overboard with that, but it looks pretty nice for a blush. So now I'm going to go around and bronze my face, and I think for, what am I going to use for that? I think I'm just going to go in with this e.l.f. bronzing brush, and I'm just going to bronze around my face. Just tap off my brush. So I'll do a little bit down here on my chin, a little bit on my forehead up here. So this is probably going to work out better as a bronzer, in my opinion, to be honest with you. Just because the colors come off as a nice bronzy shade. If you have white skin, this is probably a great product for you. Yeah, I definitely recommend this for bronzing your face. Just because, look how nice it's coming out, like on like my face, like just to warm up the edges of your face, you know. Just get that a little bit, blend that out some more. Yeah, I like this better as a bronzer, not so much a blusher. Yeah, I would definitely keep this for a bronzer. I don't think I would use it so much for an eyeshadow or blush because I don't really like the way it came out or the way it looks. But for like a bronzer, like on the top of my head, it looks pretty good. Kind of gives it like a little bit of a glow. So my overall opinion is I wouldn't say that this can be used for all those things. If you think differently, then cool. If you agree, then cool as well. But like I said, is this worth the high price tag? Nah, you can find better for this. I don't really like these 3-in-1 products because the thing about this is when you have shades like this close to each other, they all blend together, they make a mess, and what if you were to use this for a single eyeshadow, it'd be so hard to get like one color and not the other, you know what I mean? So for example, like say I wanted to use this white shade, you would really have to like be really precise and make sure you don't mix any other colors in with it. And I keep going like this and getting my head cut off. I probably should adjust my tripod, but I'm not going to right now. And that's what I mean by that. So that's not my favorite thing. Do I recommend it? If you're somebody that wants to try out new products and have money to burn, yeah, go ahead. Would I ever purchase this again? Probably not, because it's not my favorite product. There's a lot better out there. So this isn't like an awful review. I like it and I don't at the same time. But I'm still probably going to pass on it because I have millions and millions and millions of blushes and eyeshadows. So I don't really necessarily need that. So I'm probably going to pass it on. So that's my review for this product. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, I want to mention that I did delete my other Instagram, so the only one that I have now is the new one I made. So Caitlin Loves You 789, I believe it was, is gone. And my other Instagram account I always have linked down below. So be sure to follow me on my social because I update on there a lot. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.